be round. My vegetables, I'm gonna chow down. My vegetables, I love you most of all. My favorite vegetable.
We have the remains of a winter garden attempt to grow kale and chard and a few other things, and we had a warm spell and they bolted, and so this is the remaining stubble, and now my job is to replenish this bowl so I can put some new lettuce in it, and I need to turn the soil to do that. So the first step in turning the soil is to remove the plant matter that's already there. So let's go ahead and start removing the plant matter. And of course we're going to save it to put into the compost heap or to feed the worms. So we'll just pull this stuff out by the roots. Save that for the worms. And you can tell a lot of these roots have a very good system. So we're going to get them out as best we can. Drip system out of the way there. Okay, so now we've got the majority of the plants up. Now we need to deal with those pesky roots. Start with this. You can dig down here with this tool and root around in the roots here. Dig them all up. There we go. Turn them around. Right, there's some nice worms there. That's good. And once we have this root system broken up a little bit, extra organic material there. Okay. Started there, there's that. And finally, let's bring in the big guns here. Okay, looking good. Getting rid of some of those old depleted parts. Now, the final step is to stop the camera. Okay, and now it'd be nice to put a little bit more potting soil in there. Add a little more nutrients. And finally, the final step here. Okay, for the final step, we're going to go to the good old worm farm. And I've already taken out some of the worm tea. And I'm going to pour a little bit into a watering can here. And then we're going to thin it down a little bit. Okay, you don't want to use that worm tea straight because it's pretty powerful stuff. And the plants are going to like to have it nice and thinned out like this. Okay. Okay, next step. Now that we've turned the soil, we have the worm tea here. We'll put a nice dripping of worm tea all throughout this. And that will add all sorts of organisms, microorganisms, to the soil. And on top of that, soil nice and damp throughout. And I think we're going to plant some garlic in this. Oh, and it's dripping out the bottom. That's good. So here's some garlic from last year's crop. We'll take a nice big clove of garlic. Notice how big the elephant garlic is. And then we can use this tulip, or this bulb planter, to plant the garlic. Make a nice big hole here, lift it out, set the garlic in, small side up, put this soil back in, and now that garlic's going to come up. And I think for the rest of this, I'm going to plant some more scallions like we did the other day. If you remember the other day, I put some scallions into this pot here, and look at them. It was about 2 or 3 days ago, and already they're starting to grow. They've grown about 1 inch. So having 2 or 3 pots of scallions is a good way to have free scallions for as long as you want. Okay, I've changed my mind. Instead of putting scallions around this, I think I'll use the bowl for what it was originally intended, and that is for lettuce. This is a lettuce bowl, a salad bowl, if you will. So I've got some nice lettuce here. Let it kick up. Got a wonderful little gardener at the place. And notice how we can put it right down into the soil here. I'm going to take some of the soil that I pulled out with the bulb planter. Just kind of work it in around the roots so that this lettuce can have a nice start. And let's come back in a minute when I'm done. Okay, there you have it. We have our salad bowl ready to go, all planted. I'll shoot it with a little bit of water here just to kind of settle the soil, get some of the dirt off the leaves maybe. And I think we've got some very, very happy baby lettuces that will grow very, very nicely there and continue to give for a long time.
Love you like a fresh vegetable. So tell me if you love Tony Rebel. Me love you like a fresh vegetable. So tell me if you love Tony Rebel. Because you want to let me roll me, you want me say down love lady too, and we are one go. And I love you girl, and me can't get over to, so make me tell you something when you want to know. Love you like vegetable. So tell me if you love Tony Rebel. And me love you like a fresh vegetable. So tell me if you love Tony Rebel. Watch me now, so if it is no accident, don't say so. But if it is yes, I want you say it the best. And never forget that you will never regret. Cause my love in Rasta don't want the best like fresh vegetable. So tell